Roanoke Island. August 1590. The rescue fleet finds 11 months of silence. Only one word remains: Croatoan. But who carved it, and why? Croatoan is today's Hatteras Island. But the settlers didn't just walk. They vanished into the indigenous networks of the Algonquian tribes. The journey began with a single canoe. The Croatoan tribe offered shelter. But survival meant blending in. English clothes traded for deerskin. Children learned new languages, new ways. Identity began to dissolve. DNA tests confirm it. Descendants of the Hatteras Indians carry distinct English markers. The colony didn't die. It evolved. But proving this took nearly 400 years of searching. Perhaps forgetting was survival. By 1600, they were simply Croatoan. The lost colony wasn't lost. It was found, then forgotten by history. Until now. Flashback to 1587. Before the silence, there was the squeeze. 87 men, 17 boys, 11 women. Eleanor Dare among them. Cramped in one fort. Survival was never guaranteed. Supplies ran out by October. John White, Eleanor's father and the colony's governor, returned to England for more. He promised to return in spring 1587. But war delayed him for full long years. Winter 1587 was brutal. Hunger set in. The settlers left the fort. They scattered into the forest, seeking food. They broke their own rules. Isolation grew. Communication fractured. The group began to dissolve. But they didn't vanish alone. The Croatoan tribe watched. They saw the scattered families. They offered shelter. Eleanor's daughter, Virginia Dare, the first English baby born in the Americas, was raised among them. Culture blended. By 1590, the colony was gone. But the people remained. DNA evidence from Hatteras descendants confirms the mix. The lost colony wasn't lost. It was absorbed. History forgot them. Science remembers. So the next time you walk Hatteras Island, remember. The colony didn't vanish. It lived. Eleanor Dare's story is still being told. In every descendant. In every breath. The lost colony is found. Truly found. The colony didn't just disappear, it integrated. Ananias, the interpreter, married One Chief's sister, Elson. This bond sealed the alliance. But goodwill has a price. Tools vanished. Food stores dwindled. The English grew dependent. That debt grew. By March 1587, the settlers had traded away 40 axes and 200 nails. One chief warned them, "You eat our corn, but you take our tools." The balance tipped. Respect turned to strain. The alliance held, but barely. So they looked deeper. The Croatoan knew the land. They guided families to Roanoke Island's marshes, where oysters and crabs abounded. But the wild was unforgiving. Saltwater sickness spread. Cold set in. The easy life was a myth. Winter 1587 arrived early. Snow blanketed the island. The 90 settlers huddled in makeshift shelters. Hunger gnawed at them. The Croatoan shared their dried fish, but stores ran low. Isolation broke their spirit. They scattered into the woods. They didn't flee. They blended. Eleanor Dare, pregnant and weary, joined the Croatoan tribe fully. Her daughter, Virginia, would be born among them. Culture merged. Language mixed. The English became Croatoan. In 1590, John White returned. He found 100 people gone. But on a tree, he saw Croatoan. No distress cross. Just a name. The clue was clear. They hadn't died. They had chosen a new home. The mystery was solved. Before leaving, they agreed on a code. A tree cross meant danger. The word Croatoan meant peace. But in the rush, they forgot the 3 crosses. That small omission would haunt John White. The plan was simple. Leave the colony. Walk 10 miles to Croatoan Island. But the map was wrong. The distance felt endless. Supplies dwindled. The march tested their resolve. They reached Croatoan Island. The tribe welcomed them. No fight. No war. Just shared fires and stories. The 100 settlers merged with 300 natives. A new community formed in silence. 3 years passed. John White sailed back to England. He found Roanoke empty. No bodies. No bones. Just the word in Croatoan on a post. Where were they? A storm hit. White couldn't sail to Croatoan. He returned to England. The colony was lost to time. No records. No names. Just a whisper in history. Mysterious, archaeologists dig today. They find pottery shards. Mixed styles. English and native. Proof of blending. The lost colony didn't die. It evolved. The colony didn't vanish overnight. It dissolved. 115 souls faced a choice: wait or move. Without ships, the forest was their only vessel. Theory 1: assimilation. They didn't walk far. They simply stopped being English. Records show 120 Croatoan natives lived nearby. The settlers blended into the tribe, keeping their names but losing their history. Theory 2: the trek. Walking 10 miles through swamp and pine. With infants and elderly, it was brutal. The map was wrong. The distance felt endless. Supplies dwindled. Theory 3: the boat. A small skiff, overloaded. Rowing against the tide. The coast was rough. Storms were common. One wrong turn meant drowning in the Atlantic. Croatoan Island. Now Hatteras. The Hatteras tribe lived there. Friendly. Welcoming. The settlers didn't die. They arrived. They joined. They became part of the new world. Mysterious, the carving. Not just a name. A direction. A promise. They left a sign for John White. He never found it. But the message remained. The lost colony. Not a tragedy. A transformation. 115 people. They didn't disappear. They survived. By becoming something new. The first true Americans. The myth didn't fade. It fueled Jamestown. 300 years later, archaeologists dug at Hatteras. They found it. Not just trash. English metalwork. From 1587. The colony lived. Carbon dating confirmed it. The artifacts were buried deep. Under layers of Hatteras life. They hadn't just visited. They had stayed. The timeline was clear. 1587 to 1600. They survived. Geneticists traced the lineage. Not just Hatteras. Lumbee. Croatoan. The DNA matched. 115 souls. They didn't vanish. They multiplied. The lost colony became a nation. Return to Roanoke. Look closer at the wood. Croatoan. No cross. No storm. Just a name. A promise kept. The settlers didn't die. They arrived home. The lost colony. A myth. A tragedy. A beginning. 115 people. They chose survival. And in doing so, they changed America forever. They are still here. The clue was never a warning. It was an invitation. 115 souls didn't vanish. They walked. Into the trees. To Croatoan. The map was simple. Follow the people. They didn't just survive. They adapted. Over 30 years, English tools mixed with Hatteras skills. A new culture formed. Not British. Not native. Something entirely new. The first true American blend. Centuries later, DNA speaks. Lumbee families in North Carolina carry the markers. The Roanoke settlers are still here. Not in museums. In blood. The lost colony is alive. Croatoan was not an end. It was a beginning. 115 lives. Multiplied. They didn't disappear. They became us. The lost colony is found. Finally. But survival demanded sacrifice. They shed their English names, donning deerskin and adopting Algonquian ways to vanish into the forest.